Hello, this is Ian from Whitehorse RV. We're going to do a video demo on this 2020 Heartland Lakeview 40 FTS. We'll start out in the front here. If you look at the very front, you have your upper lights up top. The outside, the switches are usually on the inside of the kitchen area to turn those lights on. Out front, you have your propane bottles and you have your switchover regulator. This basically operates on whatever this is pointing at is the bottle it's going to take from first, and it's going to register on this little window here. It'll be clear if you have propane, orange if you do not. When it shows orange and this is empty, you simply flip that over. Now it's taking from that bottle and you can remove this bottle, but it will switch itself over when one goes empty. You have your battery right here. It is a Series 24 battery for RVs and boats. It is deep cycle, meaning it can be drained and charged multiple times. You have your front jack here, which you can help to start out your leveling or get on and off the truck. Now if we proceed around, let me get a good view of the RV. When we proceed around, you have your out here. You'll notice the vent there, that is for the stove hood. Coming around in between the two slide outs, you have your water heater, the outside of it, which behind this cover, you have your drain plug here, which when winterizing or sitting for more than a couple weeks, you may want to drain this out so you don't have water just sitting in it. Remember to keep this door closed because it will fall over the heater, and if you turn the heater on, you will be burning right onto the door. Now coming over here, you have your fresh water in, which that's how you fill its fresh tank, so you have water from your own supply when you would use the water pump. This here is to flush your black tank, basically to just clean it out after so many uses. Always have the black valve open before you put water to this, and always stop the water to this before you shut the black valve. You don't want to overpressure the system. Here's your city water in. At the campground or at a home, you would connect your water into this. You would not need your pump. That would supply the whole RV with water. You have your outside shower here, has hot and cold. Now coming around, you can see the other slide out. You have an outer storage compartment there. Rear of the unit. There you have your twist lock plug. The cord does come out. It just twists off and it goes in a compartment and the little door gets shut. When you set up, you're just going to twist your cord in, lock your cord into it, and go plug it into the power source. You also have your cable TV input right here. Now coming around, you will see you have one large awning there. You have your main entry door and your sliding glass door. This here is to use a crank rod to override your slide to manually crank it in or out. You have your awning rod here, which you would loop into that strap right there to pull this out. To unlock this model, I'm going to have to do it from the steps because it's a little too tall. But let me finish the outside view. You have your outside speakers there and there. Giving a full view of the outside. It's a large coach, so I have to get somewhat away to get it all in the view. Okay, I am going to now, you just lift to unlatch that. To pull your steps out, you just grab here, fall down, Coming around to the inside. You have your bedroom area here. Your ceiling fan is on a switch here that runs on 110, whereas all the lights run on the 12 volt. When you're plugged in, you should be supplied with both power sources. Cabinets. Your sliding glass into your closet. You have lights up there. You have the light switches there. And on this model, you have your TV connections here. And a GFI outlet right here, which if you do not have power at any of your outlets, I would check this first to see if this was tripped. Now, you have storage under the bed. Here is your thermostat. This here controls your heat, your air conditioning, and you could also have just the fan on if you wished. Heat is going to be the heater that runs on propane. Cool will be your air conditioner system that runs on 110. The fan is part of the air conditioner system. And then you also just slide this to whatever temp you want it. And down here, most of the time, just leave it on auto for fan speed. This is just for the air conditioner. If you want it, you could manually put them on high or low, but normally you just leave it on auto. Over here, you have more light switches. The switch for the ceiling fan out here. You have the switch for your slide outs here. And I believe, let me go into the bathroom. And here you have a spacious bathroom with a large stand-up shower. Your latch here unlatches it to let you in. There's your shower. And over here is your monitor panel. This here will give you the level of all your tanks. Check your battery, your fresh tank. Black is your toilet, gray 1 and gray 2. If you're at a campground, you do not need to shut the gray valve. You can leave that open, but you do want to shut your black valve. That way, when you add the chemical into the toilet, you will not have it running out. So when you're connected on the outside connections, which I will show in a second, those you want the black shut and you can leave the gray open. The gray is just your sinks and your shower. Now you have to open your fan, your ceiling fan. That's to open the vent lid, that's to close the vent lid, and turn it on. As you can see, little motor moves it up and down, so you don't have to try and reach it. Okay, now moving forward, the living room area and kitchen area. Your TV is right now on antenna with the new digital TVs and antennas. You can pick up a lot right out of the air. Now coming over, right here is your booster. Basically this little red button, when it's pushed in, that's on. You're boosting the antenna, but you're blocking the cable coming in. You push it again, this light goes off. Now your cable input from the outside will go to all your televisions. Now this TV is on a lift system, so you can run it down if you do not wish to watch TV and you want more counter space. It is operated by this switch right here. And there you go. You have your radio and DVD player right here. It does both. You would just go into TV inputs to find the proper input that is connected to. You have your fireplace, which runs off 110. You can use it just for looks, or you can also use it for heat. You have light switches around all the different corners for all these lights. Some of these lights do have a switch on them, such as this. Other lights will have just the wall switch. 2 reclining chairs. Your kitchen area. As I said, there's the vent outside for when you turn the fan on the microwave, it vents everything outside. Your stove here, which runs off of propane. You turn your knob to light. Once it's lit, you can let go, and now your burner's lit. Then just turn it off when you are done, and you can put your cover on. Now the refrigerator in this one is a 110 refrigerator, so it's only working when you're plugged in. You have another GFI outlet here, and as I said, if you have a problem where an outlet doesn't have power, I would check these. There's a reset and a test button on them. Down here is your fuse panel. It gives you your 12 volts, your 110, and they're all labeled for what they are. All right, now we'll go outside and I will show you the valve system for the gray and black tank. We'll head on outside here. And give another look at the coach. Now, there is locks on both arms. You can see the one there and a knob you loosen. You would obviously need a ladder to do this since the awning is higher. There are videos on how to operate this, and any other piece of info are also in your owner's manual. Up over here, when you pull this up to release it, that is how you unlock it, and you unlock this knob. And then up there, if you look, you'll see a little lever. You just need to use your awning rod and push that up. That will unlock the awning. You hook into there and you can pull it out. And then you slide your arms up and lock them. And as I said, the owner's manual does have all this info, and there are quite a few videos on those awnings. Give another look at the outside. Here is your valves and your sewer out.